It did take some quiet pleading, but Timberwolf Mountain has made our trip to the summit worth the while. Blackrock, here we come. Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where I just have a little bit more inventory management to do. Here's the thing though, I really need to recover as much condition as I possibly can. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not doing anything with now that I know that I'm not going to need to harvest any of it for cloth. That's an extra expedition parka, yes. We found multiple expedition parkas. We're also going to leave that Mackinac jacket behind. RIP. We do still have a good amount of food on us as well, but that's honestly most of it. So if I just drink a few of these, I will be back below encumbrance, which is, well, actually I won't because I'm tired. I take it back. I take everything back. I shouldn't have said that. But I do also need to make sure that I'm good to go on food. Now, speaking of food, there's lots of, tell you what, let me pick all of this up momentarily. I don't want to lose any of those MREs. That's going to be where I get most of my nutrition for the foreseeable future. I do have a lot of coffee and tea. There's a good argument for not keeping all of that, and as a matter of fact, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep the largest stacks of each. And I realize, yes, I could put these in the containers as opposed to just picking them up, but we're just going to deal with it. I do have some extra fire strikers now, which is nice. Not worth keeping, though. Not worth keeping, because we'll probably find at least another one at some point in the future. I'm okay with the 71% fire striker at the moment. That's a cured wolf pelt that I don't need. Don't know why I still have that on me. Right, and I do have the scrap lead. Recall that we do have to go back down the way that we came, because we left some stuff behind, as we did at other points in the climb. And we have some fresh guts as well. I don't know that I'm going to bring those with me. They don't cure while here, so here's what I need to do. There's a lot more wood here, and potentially more stuff mixed in with the wood. Like here's, oh nice, another insulated flask. I will bring that with me, because having multiple flasks does actually have its uses. Surprisingly. Because you can put different beverages in different flasks. I've been leaving them behind before, but I had a moment of reflection in a somewhat recent episode, like I feel like within the last 10 episodes, where I was like, wait a minute, I should have been like bringing all of them with me, because then you have containers for all of your beverages. I've said it before, but like I really would love it if Hinterland did more to improve the interface experience with these things, because my god, it's a lot in its present incarnation. Okay. I don't need those heavy hammers. Not now, anyway. I did check both of these. Yeah, I can't use that particular training manual, sadly. I am going to search this cardboard box just to see what might be underneath. Nope. Check this one as well.
Feels like night is coming.
Nope. Okay. So we are getting ready to leave. There's a lot of water here on the ground. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Do I need any of the maple syrup at the moment? No, probably not. We do still have to kind of keep the climbs in mind, but we are headed for Blackrock now at this point. I also, there's a possibility that there are additional, oh, what am I thinking? Additional cargo containers down somewhere on the mountain. So there's that possibility too that I want to try to keep in mind. But for now, here's what I want to do. Let's go ahead and cook an herbal tea. We're going to drink that. I'm also going to make some...
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Birch bark tea. And this will help us recover a lot of the condition that we lost while wandering around in so many blizzards. We've already recovered a decent amount of it, but we can absolutely recover more. So now we need to sleep for, looks like, 10 hours or so. That fire will stay lit, and even if it doesn't, which it will, but even if it doesn't, it wouldn't have been out for long. Yeah, still 5 hours on this fire. Alright, I've already added everything that I can. And, oh wow. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to carry me all the way up to almost maximum health. But here we are. Okay, let's go ahead and drink some of these sodas. I need to get rid of this excess weight because we are going to be climbing back down now. Going right back the way we came, and then heading for Blackrock. I would be lying if I said I exactly remembered the way. I know what side of the zone that Blackrock is on. I haven't been to Blackrock a whole heck of a lot. And aside from when I first went to Blackrock off camera when the content was released, you, assuming that you've watched my Long Dark content over the last year, you have seen me in all of my time in Blackrock. Like, it hasn't been a lot. So, alright, I have a lot of rifle cleaning kits, and I don't think I need them. So, let's drop... Well, tell you what. Here's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and clean. Still plenty of time on the fire. So let's just make sure we're absolutely ready to go. We're going to get this thing all the way up to 100%. And then I will keep the 100% firearm cleaning kit. Oh, there is also the revolver too. I take that back. Hold on. There is the revolver as well. Let's go ahead and clean both of them. I want to leave Timberwolf Mountain kind of refreshed, supplies-wise. That's the idea. This should be the last one that I need to do. Yep, perfect. Cleaning skill is pretty good at this point. All considered. Alright, so now we're going to drop that firearm cleaning kit. Let's make absolutely sure that I'm not lugging around more than I need to. Alright, we have some rifle ammo. I mean, we did find, like, a little. I just wish we would have found more. Alright, we have all these cured rabbit pelts, which I do need to bring with me, but it's somewhat frustrating. We need to prepare that burdock. Yeah, I've got a lot of water on me right now that I'm frankly going to need to just leave behind. I might just leave the water behind. That might be the way that I do this. I do need to carry the bedroll with me as well. So, is there anything else that I'm going to need to take with me? Not really. Gorgeous pre-dawn horizon in Timberwolf Mountain. Let's go ahead and sleep for like an hour, and we might still have a nice view when we wake up. Excuse me. And that'll give us the rest of the condition, probably, that we are lacking.
Made it through another night.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's still technically pre-dawn. Sun really hasn't risen yet. It's getting there. Okay. So we are really close to being able to just make it all the way back down with no problems. So let's see what we can do here food-wise. I mean, I could eat part of an MRE, but I think what I'd like to do is just get rid of some of the lesser food items. I will eat this granola bar, and we'll eat the chips. And then we'll drink that, we'll eat the soda, and we'll drink the soda, and that will take care of most of the problem. Ooh, that might actually, like, be perfect. Look at that. Okay. Now, hold on. Let me make absolutely sure I'm dropping all the rest of the stuff that I can. Yep, you don't need these. Drop those. I've got more than enough bandages. Real quick, I don't remember offhand. So right now, where'd that go? Okay. It's the same weight. That's unfortunate. It's the same weight. So preparing the burdock right now is not necessary. Although, look at how many matches I have now. Hold on, I can drop some of those. That'll help. Because I have 96 matches. That's one of the reasons I'm not worried about carrying around more fire strikers. 96. Again, if this were a long-term playthrough, I wouldn't be dropping matches at all. Like, I would be, like, finding a place to, like, bring them back to. But this is kind of an exposition, kind of a practice playthrough, in a way, when you think of what the Series 0 runs are. They're intended to be lower difficulty approaches to the Long Dark to explore some of the new mechanics that have been added. So, yeah, with that, that pretty much determines, that pretty much settles it. Hang on, let me make sure I'm good on tools. Yep. 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 Yep, that settles it. What we're going to do is, well, hold on. I don't need to drink any, so we're just going to drop literally all of that water, and we're going to get moving. It's time to go. I don't think there are any containers that spawn up here. I'm happy to be proven wrong. So again, we're not going to like go down the side of the mountain from the front, which is fun, and you can kind of do that. But the reason we're not is that there is stuff that I need on my trip down to Blackrock along my path back through Timberwolf Mountain, the way that I came. There is a cave over here that I want to investigate while I'm up here. It would be remiss of me not to check this cave. I think, was it the last time that I was up here? It might have been the last time I was up here. I think I found this cave for perhaps the first time ever, because I remember walking into it, and I either had never been in here before. Oh, wait. I hear ptarmigan. Alright, I'll get them in a second. I had either never been in here before, or it had been so long that I had forgotten that this cave existed. Alright. Plastic container. Polaroid. Nice. Timberwolf Mountain Vista. Hold on. If that's the Vista location from the plane, we're going to go back and get that. 1000%. Let's check the corpse. Tin of sardines. Okay, so hold on. Let's do a couple of things here. Because one of these birds needs to die. Well, they don't need to be clear, but they're going to. And then we can get underway. Honestly surprised we've recorded for 13 minutes and we're still on the summit, but there have been past series of Against All Odds where I've spent multiple episodes just like cooking tea and coffee because I didn't have Cooking 5 already. Now I have Cooking 5, so things are a little bit more relaxed. Hello. I can walk right up on this dude. Please just stop moving. Thank you. Gotcha. Okay, couple things.
Wonder if I can drop any this gear.
Let's head back just for a moment, because I want to see if this is the Polaroid location, and we can use the shelter of this plane to harvest those feathers, and then we will have enough feathers to repair the improvised down bedroll, if necessary. So nice to be up here without a freaking blizzard, isn't it? And with repaired clothing, and with an expedition parka. And we're still, look at how rapidly we're still losing temperature, despite the fact that we have 2 expedition parkas on. God, it's cold. It's so cold. At least it's not getting any colder. Four feathers. Let's go ahead and harvest every last one of them. I haven't heard this music as often. It's a bit more of a rare one. Okay. I do need some rest, but I think I'm confident I'll be able to get rest. Especially given that it is starting to look snowy. Let's get moving. Oh, wait. Here's the thing, though. If this is the Polaroid location, which it better not be. Okay, it's not. So where's the Polaroid location, then? Which one is it? Just making sure we didn't still have the ptarmigan carcass on us. Polaroid location is elsewhere. Not sure. I guess we'll find out. If I did some mapping, like elsewhere in the zone, once I grab some charcoal from a random fire pit, then I will be able to locate where exactly that particular spot might be on the map. Because that's the handy thing about finding a Polaroid, is it kind of tells you where to go-ish. All you have to do is create a reference point, and then like try to make your way in that direction. And if you have decent map knowledge, which I do, then you can just go from A to B. Alright, yeah, now the only crappy thing about not having rested before these is that these are long climbs. Now, climbing down is always better than climbing up. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight down. No worries. All good. Yeah, it's not as exhausting as I feared. And I did find some stims as well on Timberwolf Mountain, which was really nice. Okay, so there is that climbing point that I can put a rope down to, but we're not going to do that. I think I mentioned, just kind of offhandedly, without really thinking, when I was about to make the climb up to the summit, that I was like, oh yeah, we'll set up that rope later. No, we won't, because we're not going down that way. We're going back to get the things that we left behind before. And then we're going to go find a spot where we don't get cold again. Speaking of cold, it is quite absurdly cold here, despite the fact that I have these two expedition parkas on, which is goofy. One thing I'm sad not to have yet, and then one of the reasons I'm being thorough and wanting to go to Blackrock anyway, there's a couple of reasons, but one of the main reasons is that there's still a chance I could find some really nice gear in Blackrock. Particularly, we don't have mucklucks yet. We don't have gauntlets yet. It's real weird. Is this the cave that I was remembering? I think this is the cave. It is. It totally is. So I climbed my way up here, which I don't normally do. Is this rope always there? I think it is. I just don't normally take this route. Okay. Okay. Back to the bottom. And now we will have to rest a little bit, but it's okay. There's a lot of food down there. Got my toolkit back.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Gotta have my toolkit. Okay, let's see. There's a very, very small minority of viewers that just rage quit the episode. They're like, no, you don't! And they just quit. You know it's true. Unsubscribe. Let's see. Alright, so I'm making my way back to the cave over here just to warm up for a bit, because I need to.
So cold.
So what I'm pretty much going to do from here, I want to do a little bit of exploration, because I think the Blackrock entrance may actually be close-ish, but it's definitely that way, even if it's going to be a little bit farther down. I think it's farther down, to be honest. Okay, so back here, yeah, there's that snare. Alright, back here we are warm enough. We do not need a fire. Feels like nice. Alright, let's go ahead and... yeah, we don't have any water, but we do have... hold on. Yeah, perfect. What we're going to do is consume these pinnacle peaches. Because that's 1.10 pounds. Okay. That is more food than we need to be lugging around. So let's go ahead and consume those. And we're going to drop one of those cans. And next we will sleep for, you know what, I'm going to say like... I'm going to say 4 hours. It's not going to put me in a great spot, energy-wise. But there's going to be another cave. And once I get to that point, I'll be a little bit more confident resting for a longer period of time. Right now, it's kind of like if I had slept for the full amount of time there, which I could have done. If I had slept for the full amount of time there, it would have been nighttime. And I would rather explore this area with a little bit of light. Eric's Falls. You know, I could have grabbed some charcoal from that fire too, come to think of it, based on what I was just saying about having a spot to kind of triangulate from. So, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm not super concerned about that vista. Although there is one thing that would be useful from the vista, and that is if I were to be able to spot any remaining... Alright, there's a dead deer. Ooh. No, I'm not... yeah, see. Do I still have those guts, by the way? I think I do, right? No, I don't. Yeah, and I don't want them because there are wolves. Is that an arrow? Yes, it is. Nice, I'm glad I spotted that. Okay, so we're going to head down this way. And I do think this will pretty much take me to Blackrock, but I think there's probably also a wolf. I need to be careful with that. Yeah, the vista would definitely help me spot any remaining containers. That's the thing. But aside from that, I'm not super concerned about it. And I found the expedition park, which is one of the things I was really hoping for. And I guess I got a bit of rifle ammo, but we need more. Alright, wolf, where are you? I know you're close. I know you're close. I'd be shocked if it weren't. Okay. Really? That doesn't lead down anywhere. So I guess we might have to go... I don't think there's a way to goat down this particular cliff here. I think this is pretty sheer from what I recall. You can see the treetops here. Well, actually it doesn't look too bad, but is there a death wall maybe? Hold on. How's this look? Actually, that doesn't look terrible. Hold on. Yeah, there's a path here in there. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, this is totally fine. This is totally fine. If there's a death wall here, I'm gonna lose it. Oh nice, that's a container that I haven't looted yet. Speaking of other containers. So we're making our way towards Blackrock, for sure. I'm gonna kind of sneak back this way because I want to... Yeah, I know more or less exactly where I am in the grand scheme of things here. Oh boy, that's actually pretty high. Can I maybe... No, there. Not going down that way. Oh my god, for whatever reason, the tree, like, the branches that just emerged over that, it made that tree look like a moving shape for a second, like coming right over the rock at me. I think that was a weird optical illusion. Okay. If you were watching closely, you might have fallen for the same trick just now. Let's see. If this is a death wall, I'm gonna be real mad. It's too... yeah, it's too low to the ground to be a death wall. Okay. One more container. At least one more. Nice find. We'll keep an eye out for any additional containers. Honestly, should have brought another one of the hacksaws down with me. That would have been a good idea.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Alright, I'm going to leave all of that. I've got the MREs. Yep. Not going to worry about any of that for now. Yeah, okay. Decent clothing, but lower tier than what I was hoping to find. I got excited when I started seeing clothing. I was like, oh, maybe there'll be something nice. But you can tell it's a lower average tier of item there. Okay. I'm going to kind of... I'm liking the weather at the moment, by the way. Can I just say that? Oh, wait. Is that it? If that's it, I'm going to be real happy. I'm going to start back that direction anyway. See, if I got stuck here, I'm fine. There's cattails, sticks. There was even that dead deer up by the cave, a little bit higher up. So if I needed it, which I didn't, but if I had needed it, it would have been fine. Alright, I do feel like I run into a wolf here before. Like, yeah, down that way. So maybe that's the one I was thinking of a moment ago. But let's... Is this the X... Oh, I think it is. I think it is. Oh, yes. Oh my god, I think this is actually it. I'm going to be so happy if this is it, because this is exactly where I wanted to go, and I thought it was farther. Let's go. And here's immediately a low-lying... if you were listening a few episodes back, I was like, isn't there a cave somewhere that has one of these? It's still not this one. I'm thinking of a different cave, and I'll eventually remember which cave I was thinking about. But ever since I mentioned that, like, every cave I've been in has had one of those. Alright. There is some coal laying around, and I'm going to take advantage of that. What? Oh, God. I didn't see this path. You know what? I think this was it. I take it back. This was it. It was this cave. Because that's the kind of junction that I was remembering. It was this cave. It was the Blackrock Timberwolf Mountain transition cave. Wow. There it is, finally. Which I think, if I remember correctly, when I was kind of talking openly about it, thinking out loud, I guess, I think that was my guess. I was like, is it the Blackrock Timberwolf cave? What I said. I love the atmosphere in this room here. Alright, so let's go ahead and climb down. Alright, this is actually a double climb here, which is pretty interesting. Doesn't happen too often, especially inside a cave. Alright, so let's make absolutely sure I'm not leaving anything behind here. I'll grab those sardines and the granola bar, because a little bit of extra food so I don't actually have to consume calories on the move from my stash is good. Alright, so there's some more coal. We're once again, even though we have so much extra carrying capacity, we're once again in a position where, like, as we start to pick up more coal, it's like we get slower and slower and slower. That's just life at this point. I'm very happy, though. This is where I wanted to be. And of course, the nice thing about this particular code that I'm playing on at the moment is that, remember, we have... Oh yeah, that's right. I think there's a waterfall up here. We have increased auroras, so we won't have to, like, really try and wait as long as we did during the... Oh, let's step through here. During Season 7, when I was here. Alright, there's a torch, which is nice, but hang on, let's just look around, see if we can find other stuff. In order to get into this this place, but I will need to find the code. So that will require me to be in Blackrock for a bit. Oh, you're fine. Don't be a baby. Just a little bit of cold water. You're okay. Yeah, shoes barely got wet. Jennifer's over here freaking out. Alright, let's see. Now, do I actually have to go under a waterfall in this? I hear the water, but I can't remember if there's actually a waterfall to walk through. It's fine if there is. I just don't remember. Okay, so I am going to go ahead... Tell you what, let's put this away for a second. This ravaged wolf carcass. We're going to go ahead and harvest these. And we're going to leave them curing here. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the meat. I'm not going to leave them right here, don't worry. But we're going to leave them at the mouth of the cave, and we're going to leave them along with the rest of the rabbit skin that I am lugging around with me. That way when I come back through, I will be fully prepared. I'll be ready to go to just make some rabbit skin items. Alright, so here's a little bit more coal. I am gonna, since I'm gonna be dropping that stuff, I will pick the coal up, because I would prefer to have it than not have it. There's another torch. Nice. Okay. So here's the exit. What would be funny is if this wasn't Blackrock. If it led to some other zone that I didn't know about. I'd be like, what? Excuse me? Alright. Let's put it down nice and obviously in this snowpack. So... let's see. I'm going to drop the guts. I'm going to drop all of those cured rabbit pelts. Still pretty, like, the stuff we're carrying is not light. Mainly the coal. Did I pick up anything else? No, not really. Yeah, I guess there's the tin of sardines. And I do need to make some more water, which I... how am I doing on... hold on. Tell you what. Before I wrap up this episode, here's what we're going to do. Let me go back and grab that torch that was sitting right there. And I know this hurts a little bit, because this is going to be a 100% torch.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
And it's always sad to do this to a 100% torch. But, oh, it's actually 85%. Still, we're going to harvest this for the stick. Because I'm going to use a little bit of the coal that I have. Just do it right here. Why not? Actually, no. Let's go to a spot where it's a little wider. That way I can also sleep a bit as I end this episode. Yeah, that's good. Just going to use that stick to start a fire. And then I have some coal to pile onto it. I can use that to make some water, which I do
Come on,
need.
little fire. Come on.
I'm actually excited to get into Blackrock, because the last time I was in Blackrock, I was in this same kind of exploratory mood, right? Like, I wanted to learn more about the zone, and I wanted to see more, but, like, it was also a mainline against all odds series, and we were on high difficulty, and I had to kind of keep my head down to a degree. All right, so let's actually go in pretty hard on the water. We need it. All right, we're going to drink that just for the immediate thirst problem. And then is there anything else that I need to make, perhaps? Not really. I guess I'll just make a little bit more. Okay, let's drink that as well, and we'll be completely good on thirst. And then 29 minutes until that's ready, which is kind of perfect. So let's drink all of that, and that's all the water I'm going to need for the foreseeable future. Let's pick up that cooking pot and not leave it behind. Okay, now this is honestly going to be kind of perfect, because we're going to sleep. I do need to make sure that I eat a little, so let's chow into one of the MREs. We do have Timberwolves in Blackrock, by the way, so there's that to look forward to. But I'm now going to sleep. I'm going to have perfect condition, good condition on my clothing, good condition on my bedroll for that matter, and it's near the end of the night here as I wake up from this particular nap. It looks like we might even have an aurora outside, otherwise we wouldn't be seeing that color at this time of night. But we're going to head into Blackrock, and we're going to see... I might wait until morning, because I don't know that I want to walk right into Blackrock while I still have relatively, like, undeveloped map knowledge. But I kind of know some of the main things I need to do. So it's just a matter of retracing my steps to a degree, getting into the prison and getting into, like, finding all the things that I can loot there, which will be an adventure unto itself. Try not to waste too much ammo on the wolves, or the Timberwolves for that matter. And after we've gotten the ammo that we need, this is the last pit stop. There might be a few spots where we, like, look for loot along the way, but what we're going to do is go straight to Hush River Valley in order to complete the last Signal Void objective. And then we're going straight to the zone of contamination. At last. Can't wait. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every day but Wednesday, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I will see you next time.